Meditation figure of protection. Before starting this meditation, recall a childhood memory that was marked by pain. Think of some people you feel complete trust and safety with. People you are sure could help you lovingly and without judgment. They can be people from your life or not. For example, someone you admire, if possible, is better than someone who is alive. If no one comes to mind, try thinking of an animal or someone who has already passed away. What matters is that you trust and feel safe. Whatever you choose will be your figure of protection in this meditation. Please do not choose your father, mother, siblings, or grandparents. Note that it's perfectly fine to switch your figure of protection within the same scene during meditation or repetitions. If necessary, take a pause now in this meditation to think about the memory you want to work on and the protective figures. Now that you have the memory you wish to work with in this meditation and the protective figure of figures, we can begin. Close your eyes and take a 4-part breath. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. Maintain long, deep breaths is better with a relaxed exhalation. Internally observe your entire body, from your feet to your head and from your head to your feet. Notice if there are subtle sensations or gross sensations. There is no right answer. Simply observe what you are feeling and the sensations in your body. If you are not feeling or perceiving any sensations, that's okay. Now go back in time and bring to your memory the seconds that precede what caused you pain. Enter this scene as if you were watching a movie. What is this place like? Is it day or night? Is it an internal or external place? See your inner child. How old is your inner child? What clothes is she, he wearing? What is her/his facial expression like? What is she/he doing? Is there anyone else with her/him? Freeze this scene as if you could press the pause button on a movie. Place in the scene the protective figure or figures you choose. If by chance the figures you choose before this meditation change, that's okay. What matters is that you trust and feel safe with this protective figure to care for your child. Now imagine you press the play button and make the scene happen. Ask this protective figure to slowly approach your child. If you notice you need to add more protective figures, do so. Observe this protective figure approaching in your child and see how he perceives the presence of this figure. Does your child allow the approach? If not, ask the figure to stop until your child permits the approach. Whisper in the ear of the protective figure and ask her/him to inquire what your child needs at this moment. What did your child respond to? Whisper in the ear of protective figure to protect your child and to fulfill the request that was made. Meanwhile, the sin you remember that caused you pain in childhood is happening. And the presence of this protective figure or figures is enough for your child to feel safe? Does he seem to trust these people? Where in your body is the sensation of security, trust, protection, and love? Does your child need to be taken out of this sin by the protective figure or figures? Where does your child want to be taken? How does he want to be taken? Does he allow the protective figure to hold his hand? Does he feel comfortable in the protective figure's lap or being hugged by this figure? It is your child who chooses how he wants to be protected. Now whisper in the ear of the protective figure and ask him to tell your child, "You are safe. I am here to take care of you. I am here to listen to you. You can count with me." Observe, feel in your body where the sensation of love, protection, and security is. How and where do these sensations manifest in your body? Ask the protective figure to inquire what else your child needs now. What did your child respond to? Ask your protective figure to fulfill your child's request. If your child doesn't ask for anything else, advise the protective figure or figures to say goodbye to your child. Observe how your child wants this farewell to happen, with a wave to say goodbye or a hug. Now, the protective figure says to your child, "Call me whenever you need, and you can count on me." The image of the protective figure or figures begins to leave the scene, facing your child and moving away from her, him, slowly, little by little. Visualize the figure or figures dissolving in the air as if they were clouds. Now, bring your attention back to your body. Observe your body from head to toe and from toe to head. Feel the place where you are. Listen to all the sounds you can. Notice the gross and subtle sensations of your body. It could be heaviness or lightness. Take 3 long, deep breaths just through your nose. Move your toes, move your fingers, and in your time, open your eyes. After a few repetitions between 3 to 5 times, try placing yourself with your figure of protection as a child. And only continue if you can connect with your inner child and it feels protected, loved, and safe. If not, revert to another figure of protection. The cycle will only be completed when you become your own figure of protection. You can use this meditation with all memories that represent pain and suffering for you. Each time you repeat this meditation with a traumatic memory, it's as if you are rebuilding a new story in your brain. Our brain doesn't know the difference between imagination and what actually happened. As long as you experience this meditation, feeling the protection, love, and safety in your body. Possible questions. Why can't I be the figure of protection in the first meditation? And why can't I use my parents, grandparents, or siblings as my figure of protection? When the sin happened in your childhood, you were not protected by the people who were responsible for you. And I'm not talking about blame or any kind of accusation, but rather the fact that they did not protect you at that moment. Therefore, the memory of protection regarding those people in that sin was not absorbed in you, which is why you cannot be your own figure of protection in the early meditations. Only after having performed this meditation on the same several times, which another figure of protection, can you internalize that feeling and sensation within yourself. And then you will be able to be your own figure of protection. This meditation was inspired by an exercise I learned at the Bioflow Emotional Intelligence Retreat led by Fanny Van Leer. Thank you very much.